V'zehu olam ha'emes. Interesting words. This is what it means to live in the world of truth. What is he saying? Usually we say Olam Ha'emes is Gan Eden. After a person passes away, after 120, you go to the Olam Ha'emes, you go to the world of truth. But in the Hasidic writings, that distinction is much more subtle. It's not so, there's before you die and after you die. I could be living in this world in Gan Eden. I could be living in this world in Olam Ha'emes. Olam Ha'emes is a state of consciousness. It's called in the world of truth. It's just after a person passes away, there's no fooling oneself because the veils are gone. So things are not eclipsed, things are not distorted. Reality is very clear. But that reality doesn't begin after death. That reality exists right now. I could live in a place, in an environment of purgatory, and I could live in a place of truth, Olam Ha'emes. What's the opposite of Olam Ha'emes? Gehenim, purgatory. What's the word for Gehenim in Tanakh? Sheol. Sheol Tachtas, the abyss. The word Sheol comes from the word Sheol. Sheol means borrowed. What does borrowed mean? When I live a borrowed life, I'm living in purgatory, I'm living in the abyss, because I'm not living my life, I'm living a borrowed life. I borrow my life from you. I'm busy mimicking you and copying you and responding to you, so I'm living in a place of purgatory, I'm living in a place of torture, I'm living in a place of anxiety, of stress. The world Olam Ha'emes is living in a space of truth, means living in a space of full alignment with your truest and deepest self. What does it mean to be fully aligned with your truest and deepest self? It means to be aligned with the ultimate reality, and that is the divine reality, so that my midah has become a reflection of that. And this is the work of a person. The Tanya discusses at length how throughout our life we battle between two different states of consciousness: an animal state of consciousness, our reptilian brain, which basically is instinctive and is trying to survive and just find instant gratification, and our prefrontal cortex, our transcendent soul, which is our divine soul, and we operate between those two levels of consciousness. In which space do I live? Where do I live? Do I become an Adam who is a reflection of the world of truth, or do I become a person who lives in a world of superficiality and often in a world of falsehood and emptiness?
TheYeshiva.net